Jai Hind to all of you. Myself Dr. Ruchi Gupta, Associate Professor IT Department. Today we will discuss a topic entrepreneurship. So before covering the topic entrepreneurship, first of all we have to know who are the entrepreneurs, what is enterprise, and then we will discuss the process of entrepreneurship. So first of all, who are the entrepreneurs? So basically, entrepreneurs are the persons who understand an enterprise with some chance of profit or loss. So we can say that if we want to start our new business, or if we want to go for startup of our business, so the person who want to start the business is called entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is a person who undertake a business activity of which he has no background and no basically they don't have, if they don't have any background of any business, or if they don't have any knowledge about that background of business, even they can start the business. So, and that's why we can say that entrepreneur is a person who undertake a business activity of which he has no background and face considerable risk in the process. So, the major concept behind the entrepreneur is that if I just want to become an entrepreneur, so I am having a self-confident, if I am a self-motivated, if I am having any capability of taking any risk or bearing a risk, or if I am having a capability of decision making, so in that case I can become an successful entrepreneur. So entrepreneur, if we talk about the word entrepreneur, so they immediately conjures up images of business tycoons. If I am taking some examples of popular or successful entrepreneurs like Ellen Mitchell or Bill Gates, they are a successful entrepreneur. There are lots of entrepreneurs are available in the market. So, but these are most popular. So, I have just taken example here. So, they are rich, they are famous and successful in terms of their business, in terms of their work. They are rich, they are famous in the market, and they are successful entrepreneur. So, if we are talking about the entrepreneurs, so the entrepreneurs are the persons or they have just undertake a business activity which has no any background, and they face some considerable risk in the process. So, if either of the two elements, that is no background or no considerable risk, is missing in a venture, so it is no entrepreneurship. So, it is not always true that if we don't have any background, so we cannot become an successful entrepreneur. No, it is not true. It is just a myth. So, entrepreneurs are the self-motivated persons or entrepreneurial process in terms of self-development. So, as I have already told you that if I just want to become an entrepreneur, so if I am a self-motivated person, or I am having some capability of decision making, so I can become a successful entrepreneur. So, entrepreneurial is in terms of self-development and it is a practicing to improve his or her performance. In terms of self-decision making, as I told you that if a man have any decision making power, and if a person is having a person is a self-motivated person in terms of the creativity, self-decision, and third one, if the person is having a self-development, having a capability of self-development, then they can easily become a successful entrepreneur. So, in a short of, we can say that there are major three characteristics of an entrepreneur. Number one, self-decision making power. Number two is self motivation or self-development. And the third one is if the person is having a risk bearing capability, so that type of person become an successful entrepreneur. So, entrepreneur is we can say it's an interchangeable word with entrepreneurship. So entrepreneur is a person and entrepreneurship is a process to start the enterprise. So entrepreneurship basically it play a important role by or the task performed by the entrepreneur. So we can say that entrepreneurship is a process that is followed by the entrepreneur, and entrepreneur is a person who will perform the task, who will perform some business and who want to start their business with the process of entrepreneurship. So the central task of the entrepreneur is to take moderate risk and invest money to earn profit and exploit opportunity. So the major task of the entrepreneur that they can easily bear any type of risk, and they they get some various opportunity from the business. So hence anyone who exhibit the characteristics of self development, as I have already said that if any person is having any these type of characteristics like self development, the first is the self development, second self decision making, and the third one is risk taking capability. So if any person is having these three characteristics, self development, self decision making and self risk taking capability, so we can say that person become a successful entrepreneur and they can successfully run their business in the market in the long term basis. So when these traits exhibit a person running a business, he can rightly be called an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur it just not a word for starting the entrepreneurship, but if I just want to become an entrepreneur, so means we cannot just start the business. We want to continue run our business in a long manner. So that's why we continuously improve ourselves. We continuously make some decisions as per the market scenario, and we always consider the risk about the business. So this is these are the basic properties for becoming an entrepreneur. If we are talking about the businessman, so the reverse is also true. If any businessman who does not having any capability to take any risk, and they does not have any self development, self motivated person, and they don't take any type of decision, so in that case they are not called a entrepreneur. Such type of persons are only called a businessman. So we can say that there is a difference between an entrepreneur and businessman. Businessmen are the persons who just run their business. If they are having some parental business, or if they are associated with some other business, so they are just run their business. They don't have any capability to decision making. They don't a decision maker. They don't having any capability of consider the risk, or they don't have any motivation factor. So such type of persons are called just a businessman. So, and in the present competitive world, the latter throughout of the business by the market force over a period of time. So basically there are number of definitions of entrepreneurs are available, but the motive it will remain same. The objective of the entrepreneur it will remain same. Wordings may be differ, but the objective it will remain same, that if I just want to become an entrepreneur, or entrepreneur is a person who are self motivated, who are able to take any type of risk, and who are capable to take any type of decision about the business. So as per the Richard, what is the definition of entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is someone who take the risk of running an enterprise by paying certain price of securing and using resources to make a product and reselling the product. Means we can say that there is no mean that if we have just want to start a new business, then also you called me an entrepreneur. No, I can apply some innovative ideas for renovate our business also. It means we can say that if we are having some idea, if I just want to innovate our ideas and I just want to implement the ideas I want to deliver the idea in a commercial way, then I called a entrepreneur, and I just also renovate our business with some new innovative ideas. So they are also called entrepreneurs. So there are various definitions of entrepreneurs, as I have already told you that the definitions are different by the different researcher, but the motive it will remain same. So as per the Richard, as a person who pay a certain price to product to resale, it ends an uncertain price there by making some decision about obtaining and using the resources while consequently admitting the risk of enterprise. They are entrepreneur. As per the Adam Smith, an individual person who undertake the formation of an organization for the commercial purpose by recognizing the potential demand for the goods and services, they are called entrepreneurs. And as per the Joseph Shamter, who are the entrepreneurs? Entrepreneurs are the innovators. Entrepreneurs are the persons who are having some idea and they are just want to implement or develop their idea as per their imagination, and they have just want to commercialize their ideas. They are called entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs are the innovators who use the process of entrepreneurship for means entrepreneur implement their idea with some process. So that process is called entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurs are innovators who use the process of entrepreneurship to shelter the status quo of existing product and services or to set up new product or new services. Means we can say that entrepreneur can be anyone if they want to start up their own new business or new venture with their new innovative idea, or they can also set up already existing setup can be renovate by the entrepreneur with their new business idea. So as per the Peter, there is another definition. As per the Peter, entrepreneur is a person who always searches for the changes. It means if you are an entrepreneur, so it doesn't mean that you have just started the business with your new innovative ideas and the work is over. No, it is not true with the entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are the persons who continuously work, for the, they continuously search the new opportunities and they continuously work on that and they continuously run their business with success or with profit. So entrepreneur is the one who always searches for the changes, responded to it, exploit it as an opportunity, and he believes in increasing the value and customer satisfaction. So entrepreneur always find out the new customer, they always research on the market, they always find out the need of the customer and they continuously work on that. As per the customer need, they continuously work as per the change marketing demand. So thus the professional managers who mobilize resources and allocates them to make commercialized gain from the opportunity, it is called entrepreneur. So if we sum up the various definitions of entrepreneurship or if we sum up the entrepreneurs, so entrepreneurship is basically, it is a systematic innovation process. It is a systematic process or it is a method through which we have to start the new venture, which consists of the purposeful and organized search for the changes and a systematic analysis of the opportunity that such changes might offer a economical and social transformation. So basically entrepreneurs are the persons who will use the process of entrepreneurship to start the enterprise. So, this is basically a basics of an entrepreneur. If you just want to become an entrepreneur, then these things are required for the entrepreneurship process or for becoming an entrepreneur. Number one is enterprise, means if you are an entrepreneur, then you will just start and you want to start your startup in the form of online or offline business. So, there is a need of some enterprise or organization you will want to start. Risk, this is a very important thing, this is very important factor which you will face at the time of entrepreneurship. So, you have to consider this factor, means if we are able to bear any type of risk. So, it is only applicable when we have to go beyond our comfort zone. If we will go beyond our comfort zone, then that time I am capable to take any type of risk. Innovation is also one factor of entrepreneurship, or it is basically, innovation is the process to implement the idea. It is a process of invention of idea. So, idea is the first step of innovation. So, if we are having some idea, then we will start the process of implementation of that idea. This is called innovation. So, we can say that innovation is the whole process from idea generation to idea commercialization. Organization, this is your business which you want to start. RG is also important for the entrepreneur. Skills are also required. If we don't have any skill, if we don't have any knowledge about the entrepreneurship, if we don't having any idea or experience or knowledge about the business, then we can't start. So, skills are also necessary. Vision is also most important. If I just want to become an entrepreneur, if you just want to start your business setup, so first of all, there is a vision. If your vision is clear, then you can achieve your objective or vision. You will give some effort on that direction to achieve the vision. So, it is also important part for the entrepreneur. And growth, continuously growth is also a part of, it is also a basic factor of successful business. So, if you just want to run your business in a successful manner, then continuous growth is required. So, these are the basic parameters we can say for an entrepreneur. Now, what are the characteristics of entrepreneur? So, if you just want to become an entrepreneur, so you have some characteristics. If you have some properties, then you can become a successful entrepreneur. So, if any person is want to become an entrepreneur, so the first characteristic is that the vision of that person, it may be clear. It is most important thing that if my vision is clear, if I am having a correct vision, then I can assure that I will achieve that vision. So, vision, an entrepreneur has a dream and he visualize the ways and mean to achieve the dream. In doing, he visualize market demands, because we are talking about the entrepreneurship or entrepreneur vision. So, in that case, entrepreneur has a dream. In their imagination, there is some idea, and the entrepreneur just want to achieve that vision. So, for that purpose, he also doing to visualize the market demand. What is the market demand? What is socio-economical factors in the market, and what is the technological environment? So, we have to just consider all these factors to achieve our vision. and then based on the dynamic, he visualize a future for his business venture. We can also visualize that what is the future growth about my business. So now the second characteristics about the entrepreneur is the knowledge. This is also a major property. This is also major characteristics which an entrepreneurs have. An entrepreneur has a full knowledge about the technicalities and of his business, but be a technical, operational, financial or market knowledge is also required. So suppose if an entrepreneur is a technical user, that is must for the entrepreneurship. So technical knowledge is a must, or it is required for the entrepreneurship, but operational knowledge, financial knowledge, market knowledge is also required for the business. Because if I just want to start the business, then only technical knowledge is not work for the business venture startup. We also having some knowledge about the finance. We also having, if we are also having some knowledge about the funding, if we are also having some knowledge about the marketing, then we can only start our business. So there is a need of some various knowledge is required. The various basic knowledge is also required for becoming an entrepreneur. Now third, that is most important, is the desire to succeed. If I don't have any desire to succeed, or we can say, if I am not passionate about our idea, then I cannot achieve our vision and I cannot success in my business. So an entrepreneur has a strong desire to succeed in a life. So entrepreneurs, they have a strong desires about their vision. Their dreams are not just limited to achieving one single goal, but they constantly work to achieve higher goals. Means entrepreneurs are the persons who are not stopped at one moment. They continuously work on their ideas, and they continuously want to achieve something. They want to achieve their vision for achieving the higher goals. So desire to succeed, it is also one important characteristics of an entrepreneur. Now the next is the independency. This is also most important. If I want to become an entrepreneur, then I am independent to take any decision. I am independently having capable to bear any type of risk, and I am self motivated. So independence is also required for entrepreneurship or entrepreneur. So entrepreneur needs independent in work and decision making. So if you are independent, then you can easily take any type of decision about your business benefit. They don't follow the rules of thumb by their make own rules and destiny. So this is independency is a must for the entrepreneur. Now optimism is also one property of the entrepreneur. They are highly optimistic about achieving their goal or vision. Means if they have a clear goal, then they can do any effort and they can bear any type of risk about their goal, because they are optimistic in nature. Next is the value addition. So entrepreneurs do not follow the conventional rule of thumb. They have a constant desire to introduce something new to existing business. Means they work continuously to for the progress of their old business or existing business, and they create, innovate or even some add values to the existing product or services. Means we can say that that new startup of the new business, it is not only one part of the entrepreneur. They can also add some new innovative ideas in the existing business, or they can they can innovate or add some value to the existing business also, or they can modify their product or services with their innovative ideas. Now, the next is the leadership. It is also a major quality of becoming an entrepreneur, because it is must. If leadership means, if I am having a decision making capabilities, I am able to take any type of decision, then I am a leader. And if I am having the property to convince to the customers or clients, then you can say that entrepreneur is a leader. So, entrepreneur exhibits the quality of leader. They are a good planner, organizer, they have a good communication skills, good decision making, and to initiate to implement plans, and are result oriented. So, we can say that if any person having these qualities, like if he is a good planner, if they are having a good communication skills, he is a good decision maker, then it means he is having a leadership quality. Now, there are various roles of entrepreneur in the market. So, it may be a social role of entrepreneur, or some marketing role of entrepreneur. So, in a different scenario, there are certain roles of entrepreneurs. I think this is clear about to all of you that who are the entrepreneurs. So, I am just again redefines this definition of entrepreneur, is that entrepreneur is a person who is a self-motivated person, who is having capability of decision making, and who is having capability of bearing any type of risk. So, such type of persons are called entrepreneur, and they can run their business in a successful manner in a long term way. So, entrepreneurs, if we are talking about the role of entrepreneurs, so the first is the social role of entrepreneurs. So, what is the social role of an entrepreneur? If we are talking about in the market scenario, so what role play by the entrepreneur? So, number one, it creating the opportunities for the entrepreneurship. If we are talking about the market, so entrepreneurs they provide the opportunity to other persons also in the market. They creating a job or employment opportunity in the society. Means if any entrepreneurs start their business, if they start their new venture, then they will provide the employment to the other persons also in the society. So, it is a social means they will they directly or indirectly they help to the society. Engaging a social welfare services, redistributing the social income. It means if we are talking about that, if any entrepreneurs set up their business, then they have to just participate in the economic growth of the country. They increase the income and wealth of the country also. Transforming a standard working procedure into a more modern approach. They are just a transformer, they are just a innovator, so they have to transform some standard or traditional working procedure into the modern approach. So, this is the social role of an entrepreneur. So, if we are talking about the economic role of entrepreneur, so what is the participation of entrepreneurs in the economic growth of the market or country? So, number one, because we have already discussed that entrepreneurs are the persons who are capable to take any type of risk. So, bearing the risk of failing in business, they have to bear the risk, and they mobilize the revenue of the organization properly. They have to generate the revenue for the organization. They utilize human resources in the cost efficient manner. They utilize the various resources in a cost efficient manner or cost effective manners. Means they just identify that what resources are required in a low cost manner, so that the company will have so the company will generate the revenue and the company will be in the profit. So they provide the channels of further economic growth in the organization. Say they have followed the various organizational channel to increase the economic growth of the organization. So it is the economic role of an entrepreneur. Now if we are talking about the technical or technological role of entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurs are the we have already discussed that entrepreneurs are the transformers, they are innovators. So changing the traditional technology to the modern technology. So they are capable to convert the business into a traditional market to a modern market. Or we can say that if we have seen the scenario of last 2 to 3 years, there was a COVID in the whole world. So the whole business will be transformed, the whole business to be transformed for the traditional business into the digital business. So innovators or the entrepreneurs, they have participate a very important role in the transformation. They just convert the traditional business into the modern system. Now, adapting the improved technology to the business environment, they adopt some technology, some improved method, so that the business will run in a success manner. And they utilize of available technology in the production services. They also utilize the resources to improve or to increase the productivity of the company, and they have to develop some efficient and competence in the workforce through the technology. So these are some technological roles. So as per the scenario, there are different role of entrepreneur. In the social market, there is a different role. For the economical purpose, there is a different role of entrepreneur. For the technological perspective, there is a different role of entrepreneur. So these are some roles of an entrepreneur. Now we come on enterprise. So as we have discussed about all the things about the entrepreneurs, that who are the entrepreneurs and what is the role of entrepreneurs in the market, and we have discussed about all the perspective of entrepreneurs. Now we come on the enterprise. So enterprise, what is enterprise? It is nothing, it just in your organization which is built by the entrepreneur. So enterprise is to be set up by the entrepreneurs. It is an organization, it may be in the offline mode or online mode. So as per the Oxford Dictionary, what is the definition of this enterprise? Enterprise is the business organization that is formed and which provide the goods and services. It creates job, contribute to the national income, export, and contribute to the overall economic development. So we can say that enterprise is the organization. Enterprise is the organization that provide you the opportunity, that provide the opportunity to the various persons. It provides the goods and services. It create a job. It create the employment to the users. It contribute to the into the national income. It increase it contribute to the increase the economy of the country. It export and contribute to the overall economic development of the country. So we can say that outcome of the actor and act is called the enterprise. So outcome of an actor and act is enterprise. And actor, who is the actor here? Actor here is the actor is entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is a person who start an enterprise. The process of creation is called entrepreneurship. So now what is entrepreneurship? it is the process. Entrepreneurship is the process of to create the enterprise. So, what is entrepreneurship now? It can be easily understood now that entrepreneurship, it refers to a process of action that entrepreneurs undertake to establish the enterprise. Means entrepreneur is a person, enterprise is the organization, and entrepreneurship is the process to set up their enterprise. So, entrepreneurship, it can be defined as an ability to discover, create or invent opportunity, exploit them that is beneficial for the society, and it provides some prosperity to innovator and his organization. So, another definition of entrepreneurship is that it is the process of creating something new. It provides some opportunity to the entrepreneurs with value by devoting some necessary time and effort, assuming and accompanying financial, psychic and social risk, and receiving the result rewards of monetary and personal satisfaction. So, we can say that it is a philosophy of process through which entrepreneurs seeks innovation and employment. So, we can say that entrepreneurship is the process through which entrepreneur can start their new brand venture or they can start their new enterprise. So, thank you very much.